goes a long way in a vajayjay. Man, you got to sanitize that puppy. Give her some
Jesus.
Bitcoin because it doesn't worth anything yet, and just put it in her.
So anyway, the point I was getting to here.
Or get a girl from Senegal.
I had about $7,000 of various types of crypto, and it's all down to maybe $500 at this point. So it's really fucking depressing. But at the same time, like, I knew what was going to happen. I was just, you could clearly see it's a bubble. There's no reason it was up at $1,400 per Ethereum. That's just stupid. Nothing to back it.
Exactly.
And there's no real use of it. So, like, I knew it was going to drop.
The economics.
I expect a 2 to 3 year drop. But I at this point, though, I still expect it to come back up.
Okay, so we've had Reaganomics is a different form of economics, and we've had different ideas how things work. We had the bubble burst in 2008 because people are just abusing the system. But at least some of it makes a little sense. It was able to work for a while. In this particular case, for Bitcoin or other parts of crypto, what we're looking at is the economics doesn't make any sense. It's kind of like millennium economics, millennionics. I mean, it's like, let's get a whole bunch of this random stuff that actually is intangible. We're going to love it and believe in it for a little while, and then we're going to get tired of it, and we're all going to lose our asses and accept mom, dad, and the government to pay us. What is that? That new
entitlement.
That new idea they're coming out with, where everybody's going to accept a universal basic
UBI,
income.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a little bit for UBI in the right way.
Likewise,
but only after like robots replace us. Because right now, if you're not actually got a job doing something positive, you're just a piece of shit, and you don't deserve free money.
It is tough to find a job. Well, a low wage job in this economy.
Eat a dick, because even I, at my old age, can find a job. I can cut grass for $15 an hour, and that's livable. By the way, this new beer is far superior to the old beer. It's delicious. So I got to say, out of the two beers we tried, my recommendation here is the Golden Road Get Up Off That Brown. And it is pretty darn good. It's also a nice brown can. I think the graphics are a little bit less flashy, but I think they're a lot more down to earth, a little bit more 1920s in the 2 to 3 color range. But I would say whether the currency was worthless or valuable, I would actually pay for another one of these. Get Up Off Your Brown. This is pretty good stuff.
It's all right. I really like a little more depth to my flavor, though.
Well, it's a brown. It's not meant to be too deep, but
well, valid point. I'm not a normal brown drinker.
We're getting ready to start producing beers of our own as part of the show, and we're going to make a brown beer, and I'm going to show you. In my personal opinion, I think it should be a little bit thicker. I think the flavor should be more robust. And but this, compared to the last beer, this is excellent. And compared to most brown beers in the
first
market,
one sucked.
Oh, it did. It sucked a barrel.
It took me a long time to drink that fucker.
Yeah, but you were like, oh, it's not too bad. See, now the
It
truth comes
wasn't
out.
too bad. No, I mean, you could tell by the length.
Stop treating the beer like it's a relationship. It's not a dick. Stop taking it like one. Jesus Christ.
The quality of the beer can be easily. Well, it wasn't too bad drinking. It was just like,
We're comparing it now. It's
like,
like,
oh yeah, no, that's the thing. It's kind
the
of
first beer is like the $5 one-eyed, one-armed slut with no teeth. It's like 25 cents for a blowjob.
Suck some dick though.
Yeah, but it's going to smell bad for a week. You cannot wash that smell off. This one here
I'll take your word for
is
it.
like getting an actual nice, pretty girl from the bar. She's a little drunk, not too bright, but it felt good.
It's most of them. Okay.
Yeah, this is actually, I actually, compared to the two, I recommend this one. I would drink this more than once. This is not a bad beer. It's a drinkable, easy to drink beer.
I just apparently I don't like browns because I would not recommend it. I would never drink it again.
I said compared to the two.
Well, okay, right. Compared to the two, sure, I would definitely go with this one over the other.
Okay.
If this is the base, because I've never really taken
I would
the time
drink
for
it again
brown beer.
but then again, it's just a light, easy to drink. We'll make a better one, and we're going to put the recipe out in a few weeks. We'll actually set this up soon.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. If you guys are interested maybe in hearing, how about, are you interested in seeing a how-to of making a brown beer? Are you guys interested in brown beers? I can tell you based off this experience, I'm not real interested in it, but if we can get a little bit more depth of flavor in it, I would be far more interested.
It should be a little creamier, it should be smoother, and it should have more flavor.
Because I'll tell you,
more
like,
malty.
Even a rough IPA that I don't pour correctly, it feels like Velcro on my tongue. I would still drink that way faster than this. It's just...
Right. But the only thing I like
it
rough
tastes like
is my
flat.
lady.
Or your dude.
No.
you like his stubbles on your...
The only stubble I like is the stubble on your mom's chin when I'm done with her.
That's my dad.
Well, you have two dads then. Oh, shit, son. Okay, I'll tell you what, man. We got this really big ribeye sitting on the barbecue. We got to go check it. I think we've covered everything we can today. Check out our website.
Some brats, actually. Cover the brats real quick.
Okay, well, before we do that, now we're just discussing some crypto. We're going to put some links up for you to check out some of the things that Rocky was talking about if you want to get interested in it.
Bottom of the notes on the podcast.
Yeah. If you have questions, throw some in. We'll also throw something out for, what's that program we're going to use, Slack?
Yeah, Slack.
So we're gonna have a Slack account open. You guys can put in your input, ask questions. We'll answer to the best of our ability. And please tell your friends about us because the more people we get on here, the more fun we can have.
So if you guys want to send out questions, send them to brosbeermead@gmail.com. That's bros, BROS, beer, BEER, MEAD, mead.
That's Mike Echo Alpha Delta.
@gmail.com. Send your questions over there. If you want to join the Slack group, we've got a general channel. You guys can ask all the questions you want. Can't guarantee we're going to get to all of them, but if you've got questions about making your own mead, making your beer, even making a rum or something like that, Brian is a fucking pro, been in the industry for years, so shoot them on over there. But send me an email first so we can get you added to the group, and I'll send you the link then to join the Slack group. And any questions you have, anything like that, shoot us over an email.
And we're going to be putting up some links to some of the videos. So we're talking about brats. Bratwurst is amazing German-style sausage. We got a beer brat and a standard original brat. And we soaked it in beer for a little while. We boiled it up on the barbecue, let it smoke and boil, and then we went ahead and seared it. Turned out amazing, but I would like you guys to check out the video of what we're doing. Follow us on it. But I got to tell you, those brats were pretty amazing today with a little bit of dark brown mustard.
Oh, yeah. So we added a little bit of Annie's, whatever, Dijon mustard.
Yeah, Annie's Dijon.
Some freshly toasted buns. Oh, God, it was so good.
I toasted them right there. Got that nice little crunch. It's still soft in the middle. And it had a little bit of smoke on the bread, too. It was just amazing.
A little bit of orange peel in the pan that you boiled.
It's like going to a German red light district and just eating that pussy. It was amazing.
So, we did boil the brats in the brown beer. Which beer was it that you boiled them in?
It really wouldn't matter. It's just the fact that it was beer. And it was, I think to get up off your brown would have been better, but I believe we used the Hapa.
Okay. So the Hapa and he put some, it wasn't orange peel, it was grapefruit peel, actually. And, I mean, you can see that all in the video there. We cover all of it. It's some beautiful photography in there as well. But something you guys might enjoy, and just see the details there. But I'll tell you, you really tasted the flavor in it.
Yeah, absolutely. It was juicy. Let's put it this way: it was good enough that your two little girls, how old are they?
5 and 7.
5 and 7. They ate up 2 each.
They ate the shit out of it. And my little one, my 5-year-old, she does not eat anything except white meat.
They both told me to come back next week. They're like, come back next week, make it again. I mean, they liked it.
I can never get those kids to eat more than about a tablespoon of food. So the fact they ate that and a little bit of bread is incredible.
I believe so. I mean, they were really enjoying it. They sat there talking about how good it was.
Yeah, they don't talk about much except Minecraft. But
your 7-year-old was mumbling about how you couldn't even understand. She's like, you want some more next week? It was great. So, all right, guys, this is Brian.
This is Rocky.
And peace out.
Have a great one.